Hi, Taurus.
Okay, the awareness of the week. The awareness of the week, we're looking at the Queen of Cups. And so the Queen of Cups is an energy or perhaps a person within your circle, your environment, who is very loving, who really shows unconditional love, someone who is very tuned in to how people feel and can intuit and can appreciate and is sensitive to what others are feeling. So she's a master of emotions and of being kind and considerate and compassionate, but mostly sensitive and aware. So when we see the Queen of Cups, this could be someone who is helping you out. Maybe they're a wonderful listener. Maybe they are just lending that emotional support that you could require. Or perhaps this is you and you're being the source of it, giving it out. And so the Queen of Cups, going with the flow, this beautiful water energy of expressing emotions, but just the right amount, and understanding the emotions of those around. So your other awareness for the week is the World Major Arcana card. And in this illustration, we see the woman here within the victory wreath, within this laurel wreath. She's got her purple sash and has the wands, and it's a card of completion. It's a card of reaching your goal, of accomplishing what you had hoped to accomplish and feeling good about it. And you might even be recognized this week for something that you did well. And so this is a chance for you to feel content and to feel happy and to feel fulfillment from taking the journey or the path to get to this place where everything is pretty good in your world. Why? Because you are feeling good, because if you haven't reached your final goal, you're awfully close, and you will. It's having your dream come true, whether it's a small dream or a larger dream, it shows success. So here you have this lovely emotional energy and a sense of fulfillment and contentment from the world. So in terms of guidance, we have Justice. It's a Major Arcana card. And so we see the figure here sitting on the throne, holding the scales and holding the sword vertically, as if ready to make a ruling. And so justice, from a literal perspective, has to do with right and wrong, of doing the right thing, of having integrity, of getting to the truth of a matter. Because really, when we go through the court system, theoretically, we're supposed to be talking about the facts, getting witness, testimony, and then coming to a decision that we hope is just and fair. So with justice, there's a sense of having to look at either the truth of a matter, having to act with integrity. Decisions that you make need to be thought out carefully and perhaps weighed. From a practical perspective, this may be a week where you really have to pay attention to contracts or things that come up that you need to sign, so that you understand what you're signing, what you're signing your name to and promising or pledging to do. But it's often this it's the pursuit of equality and justice and fair-mindedness with justice. So in your relationship, are you having to deal with issues of fairness, of maybe one person does more than the other or is more expressing themselves emotionally than the other, of trying to find the right balance? Same thing at the office, of doing what's right. This is a card that says go for the truth. Look for the truth and look for clarity within the truth as well. So then, in terms of guidance, here we circle back to emotions. And the emotions is in the presence of the Page of Cups. Youthful energy, earnest, sincere, wants to know the ways of the world when it comes to emotions, wants to become ultimately queen or king and just have these the wisdom that you get from connecting with others. So here's the cup making an offering with the fish. You may be attracted to someone. You may be attracted to an idea. You could fall in love again with someone, or perhaps something that you do, something that you hope to do. And it's about relationships. It's about expressions of emotions in relationships. How do you connect with someone else? How do you communicate? How do you show that you care? So this guidance could be that if you are single, you may be in a position to meet someone. If you're in a relationship, this could be a message to tell them how you feel, express how you feel, show an action of how you feel. But it's about deepening bonds and these connections and interactions that we have with others. Okay, in terms of possible outcomes, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And here we see this finely dressed woman. She's in the privacy of her walled garden. Lots of pentacles and grapes and ease. Because here she has her falcon on her arm. There's a sense of control here. And there's a sense of independence. That she is self-sufficient. She's been able to take care of herself. She's been able to put herself in a position of abundance and comfort. More than likely by sacrificing or by making good decisions. Good decisions that have benefited her. So you, in the decisions that you make this week, are going to help propel you towards your goals, toward establishing more comfort and enjoyment. There's a piece here with the falcon, which is, you know, when you work all the time and you work, that's not so much fun. And it's important, in addition to the work and to the striving to be successful and to reach your goals, is don't forget to do the things that you love. Don't forget to have fun. Because otherwise you miss out on things. And you miss out on life. And you miss out on relationships. To get to this comfortable, secure place. Have fun as well. But this is a card of independence. So, you know, what's interesting is here's this idea of the Page of Cups, which is this youthful desire to connect with others, or the opportunity for relationships. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is, we could think of her maybe as a solo act. And maybe wanting to be a solo act. And a possible outcome this week could be a disappointment in some shape or form. Here's the Five of Cups. The cloaked figure wearing black is staring down at the spilled cups, not being aware that there are two cups behind him. This could represent a missed opportunity, something that didn't work out. Perhaps you can't let go of something and it's preventing you from really connecting with someone. So you have to pick your head up, and you have to let this regret or disappointment have its day and then move on and get away from this. Because this can halt your progress. This can shut down emotions. And, you know, we have the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups, so emotions are playing a big part. And you may be disappointed perhaps in someone's response, someone's expression. Maybe it's not quite the expression of emotion that you were hoping for. And maybe you have to retreat back to your walled garden for security, to surround yourself with familiarity. But with this Five of Cups, again, this is a temporary situation. You'll get over this. You have to focus and count your blessings on what you have. So interesting, Taurus. Now let's choose a card for an affirmation for the week and something to think about, to contemplate, to meditate on. The Dragon's Duel, Inner Conflict, Morality, and Conscious Choice. Interesting. So, inner conflict, morality. You may be having doubts. You may be wrestling with things perhaps in the issue of fairness, and maybe you're thinking of doing something that doesn't align with your beliefs, or being asked to do something. And what does it come down to? It comes down to a conscious choice of, you know, right from wrong. You know the right path and the wrong path with respect to your own life and how you want to lead it. So you have to do what's right for yourself and your own belief system. So now I'm going to choose a card for spirit or emotional self. Gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Here's the prosperity and abundance and the comfort and the security from making good decisions. Here's the opportunity to let the disappointment go, or the sadness or the grief. Let it go. Acknowledge it and let it go. But focus on what you do have, the blessings that you can count on. And finally, let's see what we have in terms of love or relationships. Kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. So kindness, a core value of goodness, something the Queen of Cups would be an expert in giving, and along with the sensitivity and the compassion, she's kind and loving to others. So Taurus, this is what I have for you for the week, and I hope that you found something here that was helpful. If you did find something helpful, please subscribe, like, share, or comment. I hope that you have a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you next week.